Action figure deconstruction. What is up? Welcome to another episode of Action Figure Deconstruction. I am Josh45, the Master of Disaster, and with me as always is CBS, the Master Collector. What's happening, man?
Hey, not a lot, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing good. We have an extra fun one for you. I know I say that almost weekly, but this one's really cool. I've been excited about this company since their Kickstarter began several years ago, and this is a very cool company. They seem to be the leaders of independent toy making right now, in my opinion. It's just an amazing figure. So we have Boss Fight Studios, Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S Series 2, the Fantasy line. This is the Megalopolis Exclusive, which is a brick and mortar store from Salt Lake City. It is Darvold, the Elven Swordmaster. It was made only for this store, and it's just quite incredible. Darvold is a variant from the Calvaris Elven Ranger figure from the same series. So, are you ready to deconstruct?
I don't see why not.
All right, here we go. What I love about these Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S figures from Boss Fight Studios is that, as amazing as the packaging is, some people like to take them out of the box. These ones do not have any glue, so you just slide the package straight out, and the figure comes straight out of the back. The figure comes loaded with tons of accessories. The figure itself, his sword, an alternate armored head, and a cloak. Comes with a sweet rucksack, has a grappling hook and a bedroll on it. Two really cool battle axes. It also comes with a stand, which is actually quite uncommon in the action figure world these days, and two alternate hands. To be able to put the hood on, the hair is removable. It has a small ball joint in the back of the head. The head pops right off. It has a ball joint inside, so it can move all around. It's also how you remove the cloak. The arms, let's start with the shoulders. Has great movement all the way around. Same with the elbow. Twists as well. The hands pop out. And the gauntlet comes off for more customization. The hand moves in a 360 spinning. It also has a pivot, goes to side. And what's supposed to represent the tops of his boots can slide off, because his foot at the bottom is also removable. On the Boss Fight website, they have all sorts of extras. You have your standard ball joint hips. The knees move in multiple ranges. And you have your angle twists all the way around and moves up and down. He also moves and twists at the ribs, and he twists side to side on his waist. You have to remove the head and put it inside of the hood first to get it to go on. Same goes with the armored head. So Boss Fight Studios, Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S Series 2. Both of these figures are from that. But Darvold the Elven Swordmaster is from Megalopolis Toys. It's a brick and mortar store based out of Salt Lake City. They don't do just boss fight figures. They do all sorts of things. But from my dealings with them, they've been amazing. Things come very securely packaged and shipped very quickly. So I was very happy on that. Darvold is a variant on Calvaris, not to confuse them. Darvold comes with 2 axes, and Calvaris comes with a bow and a quiver of arrows. That is the difference. But other than that, they're pretty much the same figure. They're just painted differently. They're both amazingly sculpted figures.
Oh yeah, good looking figures. Like you said, as far as figures concerned, they're the same figure, just painted different. Savor the weapons. So the one's melee, one's archer, and good and bad, I guess, as far as a thing. But yeah, figures other than that are the same.
We talk about customability a lot in this show. Boss Fight Studios makes all their figures massively customizable. They have tons of blanks and mystery kits and add-on kits and all sorts of things on their actual website. It's just bossfightstudios.com. Amazing things such as boxers and chefs and aliens and just it's tons of things. They're amazing. You can make pretty much anything from scratch. You can make a whole army of different figures.
Oh yeah, as far as legions of army builder style, character style, I mean, like we showed you, you can take off the gauntlets, you can switch the gauntlets, you can switch the boot tops. As far as the regular leg joints, the feet joints, the hands, they're basically customizable in any part, really. I mean, you can separate the arms and put totally different arms on them, so, and legs, and almost everything else.
So the Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S series, it also includes a series 1, which is the Ancient Greek series. Even those are all compatible with these guys. You got Leonidas and the Spartans and Medusa, all sorts of guys. They also came with, for both series compatible, they have the Mighty Steeds that just came out. So you can get like just a regular horse, you can get a unicorn, you can get a Pegasus, you can get like dark horses, all sorts of different kinds as well. Those are massively customizable. For the elves, they have an elk head and tail that are the swap out from the main body, so they ride a massive elk steed, which was really cool. As far as Boss Fight Studios goes, they also have a Bucky O'Hare line that's in the 4-inch line. They have a Flash Gordon line that they've announced that up for pre-order. At Toy Fair this last couple months ago, they released that they're going to do a Phantom series and a Zorro series.
Yeah, we mentioned the Zorro shows before. I think the Phantom was a new one though. But yeah, as far as like classic characters, we're talking 50s pulp awesome, so it's pretty great.
And they did, I'm pretty sure what they did is purchase the rights to the Zombie Lab line of 4-inch figures of like zombie hunters and zombies. They bought the rights to that. So whoever, that was a Kickstarter as well that had a ton of different figures, but Boss Fight took over and they're re-releasing some of the figures in their quality. Cause I guess there were a lot of complaints with the Zombie Lab figures. Hopefully we'll be doing one of them soon. And then they do a 7-inch line, called the Legends of Lucha Libre, which isn't out yet, but it's also up for pre-order. So they are on their game when it comes to action figures. They're an independent company. I'm a massive supporter of them. I think they're incredible. A lot of other companies have told stories about when they were overseas working in the factories trying to get things done that the Boss Fight people were actually helping them out, showing like, hey, we've dealt with this problem before, so let me show you what we did. And it helped a lot of people on. So it makes the compatibility between this line and other lines pretty huge because they kind of are all teaming up to help each other out.
It makes them a lot more uniform, even in style of figures. I mean, even the few that we reviewed before, the 3 3/4 figures, a lot of them have very similar style points of articulation and compatibility. So like the fact that they're so involved with everybody else just makes everything uniform. Unlike the old days where Star Wars was just the wrong size for G.I. Joe, but they were close. So a lot better when they work together.
Right. I can't get enough of this company, man. I think
they're definitely impressive.
I think they're incredible. So this might be one of the, besides the Acid Rain line, this is like my favorite action figure line right now because there's no G.I. Joe anymore. There are the 6-inch line coming out soon, but as far as the 1/18 scale 4-inch line, these guys are pretty much the flagship right now. They're doing all the things the right way.
Yeah, they're pretty fantastic. I mean, these guys are even compatible. The Acid Rains, they're compatible with. I mean,
to an extent.
We switched pieces, so yeah. As far as customability, great customability. As far as articulation, great articulation. They do come with foot stands,
which a lot of figures aren't coming with those. So
True.
The fact that these guys do just makes me extra happy.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. And they're stylized ones too. I mean, you saw in the clips, it's a stylized boss fight one, so that's pretty cool. It's not just generic, it's stylized.
The box art's incredible.
Oh yeah, the boxes are pretty, for sure. Yeah.
It's a cool thing for master collectors such as CBS. You can put them back in and slide the pack back on the package, and it's like you never took them out.
Right.
People like me can pose them or do a little of both. You can put everything back in the package that you're not using and put it behind us so you can pose it out front.
Right. Well, display-wise, the plastic packages that the material they're made of is harder than the old bubble packed, or not blister packs. Yeah. So the material itself is a lot more sturdy than the old, just simple tear-off types. So they're built to be able to last. I mean, everything degrades over time, but as far as the thing, like, it's way more sturdy than what you'd expect. I was fairly impressed with that too. So
if you want to check out either of these figures, they are both still for sale. They're not sold out yet. You do have to go to the Megalopolis website. I think it's megalopolistoys.com. It's running $27.99. The Calaveras figure is sold out on the Megalopolis site because they had a sale going on, but it is still available on the Boss Fight site for $24.99, and a ton of other figures in that line. Check them out. They're amazing. I love them. So
yeah. As far as figures, like we've said before, like, they're fantastic. So if nothing else, take a look at the website so you can see all the different stuff, because there's a lot of cool stuff.
Right. And I really can't wait for that Flash Gordon line because they're doing movie and comic book accurate figures. So can't wait for that. It's going to be really neat.
It should be really cool. Yeah.
I am at Wendell24 on Instagram. Check out all of our shows on the top5comicspodcast.com website. That'll be a link to both the Never Been Done podcast, the Top 5 Comics podcast, and you were at
for Instagram,
yeah,
at Top 5 Comics CBS. Anything else?
Nothing else, man. So until next time,
same bad time,
same bad channel. Did we have a noise last time? Pew, pew, pew.